That's me, Danny Bonaduce, life coach. Call me right now. Here's the phone number, 1-800-252-1025. Or you can send me an email to lifecoach@KZOK.com. Life Coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones Divorce for Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE. Let's talk to James in Everett this morning. Good morning, James in Everett.
Good morning, Danny.
How are you? Sound good.
Oh, I'm all right. Pretty stressed out, but, that's life.
Yeah, it is. It's the times in which we live, man. So what can I do for you?
Well, me and my girlfriend, we've been together for about 3 years now, and I live in an apartment with my mother. I take care of her. She's had a heart attack. She lives in nearby Monroe, and
did you say that you do live with your mother to take care of her?
Yes.
And is that a full-time gig, or do you go to work and then come home?
No, I go to work, come home. She pretty much takes care of herself. I just financially support her.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Yeah. And she does the same with her father. He's not up there in age, but he's not really capable of working too much.
And let me make sure what you're talking about. She does the same thing with her father. Who's she?
My girlfriend.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. And what it is we've been living apart for a little while now. We had been living together in my small apartment with my mother, and it became a strain, and she moved out. We've had our arguments. But now we're looking at the fact that we do need to get into a bigger place. But
right.
We'd like to be in there together. But the problem up here is nobody will allow her dog. And we try to go the route of the service dog, and we haven't really fully...
I'm sorry, just one more time. Whose dog is this?
It's her dog.
Who's her?
Jenna.
Okay, that's your girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. When you say service dog, I'm thinking your mom who's had a heart attack. Does
No.
Jenna actually need a service dog, or is that just something you're saying?
Well, she feels she needs the dog. She's been in the dog's been in her life for a number of years, and she's getting up there in age, so she's not going to be around very much longer. That dog.
Okay, but hey, don't mistake me for a guy that has any morals on keeping your dog. If you can pull off that this is a service dog, and if it comes down to looking it up or Googling what it is that meets the requirements of a service dog, once you convince somebody that's a service dog, you got your dog. You'll be fine with that. And there are places if you look around close enough, you can find a place that'll take your dog. What kind of dog is it? A golden retriever?
No, it's an English Mastiff.
Okay, nobody and their brother's ever going to believe the English man. You had a real problem there. How old is the dog?
7.
Oh, well, good news is it's going to die of a heart attack in under 2 years. Sorry, man, he needs to move in somewhere. It's the dog, in my opinion, always secondary. People who alter their lives too much for a dog, it's sweet up until a point. Now he's got to move on with his life. When Jenna is waiting for him to step up and move into a bigger place. I think you're really going to have a difficult time proving that a Mastiff is a service dog. And even if you could, you know what, you're going to a bigger place. You're living with a giant dog. It's time to move on. I don't know if a friend can take the dog. She's morally obligated, I think. I don't think you could have, just because you want to start a new life, I don't think you want to be putting dogs down. Find a place that will take your dog. They're not going to love Mastiffs. They charge by the pound, but you'll find a place. Now, the question is more than, what do I do about my gigantic dog that's become an albatross around my neck? Well, first answer is, by the way, don't go swimming. What is your actual real question for me?
Well, I'm looking at a place right now that does not allow dogs. And we've actually talked to the landlord, and he's not even willing to let the dog visit when she comes over.
Right.
Circumstances are that right now, I am with a landlord right now that also does that. And she's very unhappy, constantly unhappy. And to the point where we've broken up a few times and gotten back together. And it's getting to wear on the relationship so much that
I'll tell you, James, from hearing so much of it, I hate everybody in this story that isn't you. I hate the dog, and I kind of hate your girlfriend. All of them. It's time for you. And I'm sorry. I mean, don't get mad at me. I'm not saying anything. I just don't. Nothing in your life is the way it should be because everything is clinging to James. What do we do? Well, I got Jenna here, and I love her. We should start our life, but she's got this dog that's a huge hassle for everybody. So we take this dog, and the dog says, "Hey, we can't let you in here with that giant dog." How old are you, James?
31, about to be 32.
How long have you been going out with Jenna?
For about 3, maybe 4 years.
How many times have you broken up?
Probably a handful, 5, 6 times.
All right, there's 2 mean answers, and I mean them both, to be honest with you. One, shake her off. She's not the girl for you. It's too much drama. Move on, man. What do you feel about that answer?
A lot of people tell me the same thing. I understand.
You know what? Ask 100 people, and whatever 75 of them say is the right thing. If people are saying that, then good. I'm glad I said it first because it seems kind of mean. You called me up, but I say shake her off. In the words of that Taylor Swift person, shake her off, man. She's a hassle. 2, let's say she says she changed her mind. Who's open to losing the dog?
She was for a minute there, but it seems like it was just kind of a secondary thought. She's kind of more open to departing the relationship than having to deal with losing a dog or dealing with the other circumstances.
Then here's exactly what I'm going to say to you. You said everybody else are telling you the same thing. This is not the girl. She's picking the dog. It's a cute story if we're watching Old Yeller, but we're not. There's a real life going on here, James, and it's yours. And you take care of your mom because you're a good boy, and now you're taking care of this girl because she can't get away from her dog. It's time to free yourself of all of this, man. You deserve a life. You seem like a great guy, a guy that would do all these things for other people. Time to live your life and have a great time at it, buddy. And I'm glad you called, James.
If you've got a question for the life coach, now is the time to call 800-252-1025. Any kind of problem, Danny can help you. Just make the phone call. And, of course, the email is always open at lifecoach@KZOK.com. Rachel in Shoreline needs the help with the life coach.
All right.
My boyfriend of the past 4 months is quite the comedian. People love him because he can make just about anybody laugh.
Oh, he drives you crazy, doesn't he?
This is a great quality most of the time, but he's also a comedian in the bedroom. We'll be in the middle of adult activities, and he'll crack a joke. I've tried to bring this up with him, but...
Put one of those honky noses on the end of it. Oh, oh, that's not my nose. Oh.
I've tried to bring this up to him, but then he just makes another joke. How can I get him to leave the comedy at the bedroom door and just get hot and heavy once in a while?
I will tell you this. I'm sorry that he has to ask this, but I will tell you right now, when you see, when your boyfriend or your husband or whoever it is that's in your life takes you and shows you their yearbook and it says class clown, I'm going to see something that says ass clown, because really they're terrible people. They grow on to be wacky. They think that whoopee cushions are the height of comedy, which they are at 23 or whatever the last time Gibbons did it to me, and it was very funny. But not at 30, not at 35. It's time to move on. So I'm going to tell you this. I think that your boyfriend is going to move on to having a life full of brief relationships, and I not just because he thinks he's the comedian, and I hate that guy. I really do. But the fact is, you didn't mention any other important people in his life. You didn't say his mom thinks so, his sister thinks, his best friend Bobby thinks so. Not one of those things. I don't think he's got deep relationships besides you, which puts you in the driver's seat. I think flat out, you want to tell him. In the back of my head as I was speaking, I go, "Hey, does 50 Shades of Grey come in here anywhere?" And no, it doesn't. Don't. You can go see it if you want, but he'll still put a rubber nose on it. I don't think you need that. But I think you need to tell him, because not good sex will ruin you. It will. And I don't know when women came out of the closet, so to speak, with telling you, like, hey, get it together. I'm not fulfilled with this action that you're doing. And they do. I've had people call me up over the years. I just didn't expect. 10 years ago, if somebody called me and says, my wife says she's not getting enough, I'd say, what? What kind of wife is this? And I'll call all the time. This guy, he needs to give you the fulfillment that you want. And you have to tell him or move along. That's only 2 options I see. You got to tell him. No, 3. Tell him, correct it, or move on. Thank you very much for the email.
And there is still time to call in with your problems to 800-252-1025. Remember, change your name if you would like to.
What do you think she meant by comedian in the bedroom? What do you
cracking jokes.
He actually looks down and says, did you hear the one? A priest and a rabbi and somebody walk into a bar? Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, right there.
But, with everything, there's a time and a place. Sure, telling a joke now and again can be funny.
Yeah.
But not all the time.
No, and I think... I have cracked up during sex at least once or twice. Yeah. Something weird or funny happens.
Mm-hmm. Michelle in Everett has sent an email to lifecoach@KZOK.com. Per our custody agreement, this weekend I'm supposed to drop off my 3-year-old daughter with her father and his horrible new girlfriend. She makes my skin crawl, and there is nothing I would like to do less than expose my daughter to this terrible person. How do I make myself okay with this situation? What do I do?
Well, I got to tell you, the thing is, if that's your complaint, that's your opportunity to write me. I didn't hear this chick's on drugs. Nobody has a job. It's always, I don't want my child to see this kind of lifestyle where nobody achieves or reaches out for greatness. You didn't say anything like that. You just don't like her. And you know what? Unless you want to fight, and there are ways to do. All you have to do right now is call whoever you want. And I'm not suggesting this because this is too mean for no reason. Just use these words. I'm afraid to take her over there. Then all of a sudden the cops go, everybody veers on your side because you're afraid of them. I don't think anybody deserved it. I think you hate this lady. I think you're going to go per your custody agreement they have, and you're going to drop her off and see how things go. And then, like I said, anything goes wrong with a 3-year-old, you drop the hammer. You complain to an authority that I don't like they're doing with a 3-year-old, and everything will be fine, and you won't have to take her back there for a year. But it's going to get messy. It should be an honest complaint.
All right, we've got time for another call on Danny Bonaduce, Life Coach. Here's John in Mill Creek.
Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing, Danny?
All good. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, I got a quick question for you. I'm having a little problem. I have a girl I've been dating for about 4 years now. Her name's Jessica, and ever since I have dated her, I worked at a firm for about 10 years and got let go. And it's just been bad news ever since then, with jobs. She's constantly calling me, texting me, nonstop, and I've asked her, stop doing it, I'm going to get let go. She just, will not stop calling.
Do you mind if I ask you what you do?
Yeah, well, now I'm at a warehouse now.
Okay, so here's the thing that I get when somebody calls me up and says she's calling and calling and calling and calling and won't stop, and pretty soon I'm going to get fired. What do you do when somebody, Paul, ask you, what do you do when somebody keeps calling and calling and calling and calling?
Turn my phone off.
Turn your phone, change the number.
Right,
you know
change the
what?
number.
The answer to this one is always, and nobody does it. Oh, I got too many of my contacts. I got so many apps. I got the ex-girlfriend app. I push this button, her car blows up. But I can't change the phone number. Yeah, you can. The reason I asked you, I don't know if I was thinking maybe a lawyer or something might have so many phone numbers that they couldn't switch them or something. But you're working in a warehouse. There's 25 really important phone numbers in your life. Hers is not one of them. By the way, you should not have her phone number anymore. You should vanquish it. But that's the answer right off the bat. You change your phone number, and then she keeps doing it once you've done that, and keep a record. By the way, on almost all things I say, keep some kind of journal of these things. Keep a journal that you needed to change your phone because of this girl. Then get an order of protection, which they just give out. You don't have to prove anything. You just have to show up and say, I need to be protected from this woman, but in case she's been calling me and here's my journal, I've had to change my phone number, and they'll give you an order of protection. It's just that easy to get. I've gotten 2, and I've gotten 3 against me.
You need to make that invention.
Which one?
That just will block somebody's phone number from calling. So the crazy girlfriend keeps calling that you can press, star 84.
I believe that they have that.
Yeah, you can go into the phone, the option for the contact, you can put them on a spam list, and it'll send them straight to voicemail.
The problem with that is they just call from the girlfriend's phone number. You need to change your phone number so she can't call you.
She sounds crazy.
She's a huge pain in the ass, and this could get worse, so he needs to keep an eye on it. Hey, that is all the time we have for Danny Bonaduce, Life Coach. Thank you for your emails. Thank you for your calls. Let's see. Life Coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones, a divorce for men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE.